Have you ever had somebody tell you, I'm gonna wait until ... before I take action, until I have the money, until I have the time, until I'm more successful, until I have more leads, until I'm done getting ready to get ready. And you're thinking to yourself, well, it's never gonna be the perfect time. Make right now the perfect time, because until never solves any problems. Action is the only thing that can solve a problem or get you to where you want to go, not until. So in this episode, we're talking about the until syndrome. Welcome to episode 102. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast, while most importantly, designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. So here's the reality. Waiting until is never going to change anything. In fact, waiting until is just going to delay your success. Now, I'm gonna warn you, this episode is going to be a little fiery. I might get some hate emails, I might get some hate comments, but hey, dogs don't bark at parked cars. And I wanna help you create success fast, because this is what this channel, this TV show is all about. And I want to inspire you to take action on your life, because you are freaking worth it. So I'm going to share some personal stories. I recently had a subscriber of mine email me and say they really wanted to buy one of my courses because they thought that it could really help them get out of a certain situation that they were in, but they just didn't have the money. And so they emailed me, they told me all of their problems and what they were going through. And then they were like, but I just don't have the money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I have the money. And then I also had a recent friend of mine say they absolutely desired and wished that they could relocate and actually move to a new location that would be better for their family. And they were scared that they wouldn't be able to find work in that location. And that was what was holding them back. So they were going to wait until they found a job or they were able to make things work for the move, the until syndrome. Now, I want you to think of something. When is the best time to hire a tutor? Is it when you already have straight A's, or do you wait until you have straight A's to hire the tutor? Or do you hire the tutor to solve the problem that you have? So if you're waiting to start a business, or you're wanting to invest in products or something that can help you get out of the situation that you do not like being in, what the heck is waiting until going to do for you? You have to take a look at your situation right now. The situation that you are in right now, or you have somebody in right now. Obviously, the actions leading up until that point in their life, like right now, the actions that they took to get them to where they are right now, is the situation going to change with those same actions, right? You got to think about that. So what got you here is not going to be what gets you there. And one of my favorite quotes is, it's never a lack of resources. It's a lack of resourcefulness. Now, if you have to wait until you get paid to join a business that's $500, or to buy a product that's $500, or somewhere around there, and you are an adult in this day and age, and you need to take a hard thought, if you need to take a hard moment, if you need to pray about a $500 decision that could possibly change your life, and you are an adult, we need to change that situation ASAP, not until, but right now. It's very important in this day and age. If you are an adult and you can't afford $500 to change your situation, we need to do something about it ASAP. We need to get resourceful. And in my opinion, the until syndrome is an epidemic, and we need to change it ASAP. And quite frankly, if you see something that can change that or have the possibility to change that situation and you can't take action, or there's something holding you back from taking action, you need to take massive action towards that thing that could possibly help you. Because if you don't, where is your situation going to change? Now, time is going to happen with or without us. Time's going to go by, another week's going to go by, another month's going to go by, with or without us. And it is your choice to make as much of that week or that month or that year as you can with it. It's your choice to what you're going to do with that. Are you going to wait until, or are you going to take all out massive action and actually start today in changing your situation? The until syndrome drives me crazy when people say, I'm going to wait until I'm successful before I go and talk to that person. I'm going to wait until I have the money or until I have the time. Well, if you don't have the time now, doing the same things that you're currently doing, what's going to change that in a week or a month from now? If you don't have the money now and you've been doing something for the last 30, 40, 50 years, what's going to change that situation in a week or a month down the road? So you have to take a deep look into, and until is just, you have to take a deep look inside yourself, but until can definitely trip us up. Right? We don't have tomorrow sometimes. So what you decide on, what you do today is going to be ultimately most important for your future and for your people's future. So if you have somebody saying, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to wait until this thing. I can promise you, I've been doing business for a very long time. Next week is not going to be much different than today. Next month is not going to be much different today unless you make and take massive action starting today. And for things to change, we have to change. And every time I hear a story of somebody being in a tight spot, a spot that put a little pressure on them to make things happen, it's interesting that we humans of our full capability come out at those times, and we tend to make things happen. I've heard of people moving and relocating without jobs, and then when they got there, they had to find a job. They had to make it happen. And it just worked out. We've had people in very, very tight financial situations, literally sometimes homeless, and then being given an opportunity that they have taken and now have created millions of dollars with. So sometimes you have to get, and a lot of the times you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable, because sometimes we need that little push, we need that little fire, and we need that little pressure on us to perform and take massive action. Because sometimes comfort and complacency, well, comfort can cause complacency, which is the worst place a human can be, because we are not growing when we are there. And the problem is sometimes we're just too damn comfortable to make decisions that could stretch us to give us an extraordinary life. Not an ordinary life, an extraordinary life. Now, after dealing with tens of thousands of people in my business, one of the things that I believe that holds a lot of people back is confidence. People don't have the confidence to know that if they make a decision, they're going to end up out the other side profitable or successful. And so one of the things that I have done myself in my business, actually not just my business, but my life, that has helped me quite a bit, is I have 25 really powerful affirmations that I tell myself that get me really excited, but also create a lot of confidence within myself, within my business, my life, and also personal areas. And so I have 25 affirmations that have really, really helped my confidence and my ability to totally crush it in my business. And in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, you know that I like to equip you with a free resource that you can use in your business to help you create success with fast. And so in this episode, I want to share with you my 25 business affirmations that help to increase my confidence and have literally, I believe, helped me to create a lot of success in my business. Over the years, I've been able to go on to create a 7-figure online business. And it's because I talk to myself in a very positive way that helps me to increase my confidence and get those success strategies in place and actually attract a lot of really cool things to me. So if you'd like to know what my 25 affirmations are, we've put them together in a little cheat sheet and a guide that you can go and pick up on my blog. And you can just go over to tanyaaliza.com/100 102 download. We'll leave a link above or below this video in the description box. If you click it, you'll go to the blog. There'll be a big yellow button where you can request access to those. And those are my 25 personal affirmations that I use in my business to help increase my confidence. And so you know that when you go out there and you take massive action, that you're not only just doing it with, with fear or with self-doubt, you actually know that you're doing it with confidence and you're pepping yourself up, because sometimes being your own entrepreneur, it can be lonely and it can be difficult. I'm just going to say it. And so sometimes we need to know that we're on the right track. And so by doing that, I really think that having these affirmations that instills a lot of confidence in me each day going out there as a fearless entrepreneur, it definitely does help. So I challenge you, my friend, to get uncomfortable so you can become very comfortable long term. Are you up for the challenge? It's very, very, very important to take massive action on the opportunities that are presented to you in life, because you absolutely never know, and you are totally 100% worth it. Question of the week. What is one big, bold moment that you had in your business or in your life, and it resulted in a very positive outcome, and you're very excited that you took action on that bolder moment that presented itself in front of you? Share below in the comments. I would love to hear about your bold moment that ended in a very powerful, positive outcome. So, did you get some value in today's episode? I truly hope you did. Make sure to pick up my 25 confident boosting affirmations over at TanyaAliza.com/102 download. If you like this episode, click or smash the like or share buttons above, below, or around this video. Share it on social, share it with your team, anybody that you think would find value in it as well. And I will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.